Okay, so we have a Tuesday puzzle here by Peter Gordon, as always edited by the great Will Shorts. And today we're having another Austrian wine. This is a red. It's called Drei Junge Wilde. It's a Burgenland Österreich, which means it's coming from Austria. The name is Zweigelt. Zweigelt. And it is fabulous. It's plums on the nose. Plums and some sulfur on the nose. Some red tree fruit. But a wonderful finish. More of an extension of those plums. But also some cassis. And no taste of sulfur. It was just the initial gas off. It's a deep red, but it is somewhat see-through. And I can see what time it is on my watch. So there's that. But no gas or sediment and all. It's really a fabulous little wine. Now, I got an email from one of you all asking about these. And these are like drip catchers. You can order them on Amazon. I think I got like 30 of them for like $10 or something. I thought I was maybe getting 3. I got 30. And they just slip right over the bottle, so anything that pours is caught. And then you don't have to worry about a red ring on a white, say, linen tablecloth. So anyway, let's jump in to this grid and see what we have to work with today. So, delivery at un hôpital. So we're talking French delivery à la science. So I'm going to say this is probably just like it's spelled in Spanish, a baby, but a French baby. Okay, what do we got here? Fish eggs. Well, we're going to have row, which is 3-letter. Yeah, it would be 4 letters if it's rose. So and we've got a 5-letter clue here. So caviar and rose are out. So I'm going to go with spawn. And we're going to check that in a second because I don't feel really comfortable with spawn just off the top of my head here. Fundamentals, taking a shot with ABCs here. So, school near Bel Air, and I'm not mistaken. I don't think that's UCLA. I might have thought Berkeley at first, just being wrong, but it would be 3 letters. UC Berkeley, so UCB. Okay, binary pronoun with a slash. I like to put in she, he versus he, she. I usually just write in S/HE, but I don't think 2 S's is going to work necessarily. Therapy, whose name is Japanese for finger pressure, and that word is shiatsu. So it fits so far. Do we have a P going down to prove that spawn is correct? Remain undecided. Penned? Still don't like that either. Donkey's an ass. I'll never forget making those jokes as a child, about how a certain biblical character rode Joseph's ass all the way to Egypt. It was funny for an 8-year-old. Okay, that was too close for comfort. So maybe who? Woof. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, so our binary pronoun with a slash would probably be he, she. Why do I do she, he? Just because I like women better, and I want them to have a leg up in many, many ways. In every way, really. Okay, map detail will be an inset. And what time we got here? We are at 3 minutes. Okay. That was too close for comfort. So I'm going to go with the W on that. And then we got here our Redditor. It's, I think it's a netizen. What's this? National Park in Southwest Utah. Been there as a child. Zion. And so this is a netizen. Kind of a portmanteau of sorts, right? You know, like a network citizen. Kind of works there. Wild canine of Australia. Oh. A dingo ate my baby. A dingo ate my baby. I want to think that was Meryl Streep for some reason, but I'm pretty sure it was not. Margaret Blink, author of The Handmaid's Tale. Of course, it's Margaret Atwood. And Grizzly for one. NFL. Otherwise, a grizzly is a brown bear. T on a test would be true. Visionary, probably a seer. Medical breakthrough, I'm going to go with a cure. And head on, war. And Captain Von Trapp in The Sound of Music was a widower. So, yes, we do have, I think, is a brown bear. Unless there's something to do with the NFL that's got a different spelling. We'll find that out here. Mixed drinks, tending bar. So far, pretty easy Tuesday. Best Picture winner that becomes an earlier Best Picture nominee if an F is added to the front. Well, that's got to be Fargo. You know, when Fargo came out, I didn't go see it at the theater. It was like in the early 90s, mid 90s, somewhere around there. But I remember going to like Blockbuster and getting a tape. And I made it through the first 3 minutes of that movie, and I had to just push stop, eject. I couldn't do it anymore. Oh, yeah, hey, Sheriff, I think we had a murder here, eh? Oh, okay, don't you know? Oh, God, I couldn't do it. I know. I probably really missed out on a great movie, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do the voice. Before of yore would be air, and part of an oboe would be a reed. Now, let's see. Slugger who ended his career 4 shy of the 700 home run club, and that was A-Rod, or Alex Rodriguez, actually a friend of mine, and no longer a minor of age. And I have been accused on occasion of having A-Rod-esque behavior. Legitimate object of attack. I guess that's a fair shot, fair game, fair something. Let's see what this is. Kimono sash is an obi. Let's see here. Long journeys. I'm assuming this would be voyages. London's Big Ben was just there recently again. Clarence in It's a Wonderful Life, for example, and then MLB, the Major League Baseball. Clarence in It's a Wonderful Life. What was he? Oh, he was a guardian angel. That's right. Sometimes it helps if I just step back and look at what I've got and what I think the next clue is going to be. Like, I kind of had fair game in my head here. I kind of saw it written out like that. And then that helped me to get like the ang type thing going. Angel, guardian angel, that's right. And then I remember the movie, so good stuff. One's unconcerned with individual achievements or what both words in the answers of the starred clues are examples of. Don't know. Okay, let's see. Spices up. Is this an X here with the plot line? Yes, a plot line is an axis, so that tells me that spices up is going to be sexes up. And let's see. Like a wet noodle is limp, which is the exact opposite you would expect after witnessing something being sexed up. Office note is a memo, or as they put in Office Space, TPS reports. Yeah, great. And I think this is going to be Prince, but on a princess is a son, and that makes this Monday Night Countdown cable channel as ESPN. Now, let's see. We're kind of going in clockwise around this thing, aren't we? It's crazy. Streaming channels sometimes shown at grooming salons and veterinarians' offices. And I don't think I've ever seen it, but I know it exists. Dog TV. It could be cat TV, so we need to check that out real quick. I think there's a cat TV too, I think. Branded lollipops. It looks like these are going to be dum-dums. And let's see here. What do we got here? Now, if this is an A, I think these are team players. And yes, this will be a pastis flavoring. Would it be anise? Hate that stuff. I can't drink ouzo. I can't drink any of it. Champagne grape is a Pinot. It's a wonderful thing. So team players. I'm thinking this is team players. I've always find myself kind of doing 3 or 4 clues in the future. Road service would be, first of all, I spelled this correctly, probably tar. And Father Stew with Mark Wahlberg, got it. And let's see, All Rise Undoer. Be seated. Be seated. And engine superchargers, probably going to be a turbo. I have one on the Beamer. And I think Jerry's got one on the Mini. Sticky substance goop, maybe? Is this a P Apple product 01 to 22? Yeah, that would be an iPod. So that gives us goop here, I think. We'll catch it on the crosses. Garment for the Grim Reaper. He's always in a robe with his scythe. Military post is a fort. Also called a post. A friend of Thumper and Flower. That's Bambi. That's Bambi. Okay, so sword with a 3-sided blade as an epee. I fenced in college, actually. Indication that a gas stove is functioning properly. NHL. I don't get these sports things, but this is a start clue, so I guess it goes with the team players. But Blue Flame. There was incidentally a movie, kind of a funny movie. I don't know if it was like Porky's or something like that when I was a very small child, but they had this thing going on, the whole thing about the blue flame. And apparently they were just lighting farts or something in a car. I don't know. It's awful. Uncouth sort. Be a lout. Been accused of that on a time or two on a couple of occasions. Diner or bistro is an eatery. And is this a knee pad piece of volleyball gear? Yes, it is. This is a knee pad. And let's see. Coke competitor. I'm going to go with Pepsi. What do we got here? Harry Belafonte album, whose first song is Deo. Deo, daylight come and me go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Calypso is the answer to the clue. Isn't that entertaining? I'm on to your tricks. And Louis XIV's nickname, and this goes to the NBA somehow. So I guess we're talking about the Sun King. He was the Sun King, known as the Sun King. Windshield feature, probably tint. And then we got Alexander's Bill as a 10 spot. 27 for 3. Well, that's 3. That's cubed. And rush job letters are ASAP. And now what do we got here? Let's see. Strip of gear as a ship is to unrig. Bird with lots of stuffing. Don't know. Let's see. Blank. Morse code. And eye afflictions are going to be styes. And is Larry? Oh, Larry Bird. Larry Bird. Let's see. Oh, how do we do, Bob? Not bad. Okay, so we did a 12:07. I did a lot of yakking through this thing too, though. But enjoy the wine. Wind down with me. That's what we got to do. Wind down every day and get smarter, get better with our crosswords, and make you much more clever in conversation and all those good things. So, Cin-Cin. So, as always, au revoir, arrivederci, adios, que tenga unos lindos días, masalamati, auf Wiedersehen, shalom, ciao, aloha, and annyeonghaseyo. Take care, everybody. Be careful out there. It's an ugly place sometimes, isn't it? All right. Y'all be good. Cheers.